Have a look at these bad boys. Corrugations are starting to grow on us. Another 60 k's, 65 k's actually to go with these, so not really sure how we're going to go. They're a bit of an awkward size. You go too fast, you just get shaken up. Go too slow and it's slow and bumpy. So anyway, we'll play it as it comes.
I remember how you said that sometimes it gets just a little hard being home. The sense stuck in my bed and memories in my head. Love, I've been trying to let this whole thing go. See, it was late, I dropped you home cause we were sober. And you said, well, why don't you stay? I said, love, it's just a little late for you to be seeing me this way. See, I feel like you put my guard up because you let me down.
That wasn't a very good sign, was it?
We're on the car shaking, van breaking, GIBB.
Our first tow truck we've seen, or first caravan on a tow truck we've seen. Apparently he did both wheel bearings and then broke the stub axle. So that tow truck came out from Kununurra last night actually to pick him up. So anyway, we might slow down a bit because I don't want to be next on his truck.
And that was a far more capable van than ours. It's supposed to be.
Hi peeps!
Hey peeps! All the way from Drysdale Homestead. We made it. It was a pretty long bumpy drive. Kind of what we expected I suppose, but yeah, we finally made it. Beautiful place, beautiful. So we're just having a bit of a slow afternoon. This is our campsite. Huge, big, massive grassy paddock. Got a nice fire going. Sunset over there behind the van. And this is us for the night. We're just staying here for tonight and then we're off to King Edward tomorrow. So cool place. There's a bar, restaurant, fuel. We filled up $2.75, wasn't too bad. But yeah, for an overnight stay, I think this will do us well. What are you guys doing? Hey, what are you doing, Indy? What have you got? Oh, that looks pretty yummy. It's only fair if Daddy's having a beer, you should have a cracker. Cracker! Yo.
Get away! This is the other side of our caravan.
This is your side of the caravan.
Yeah.
Righto, I've been told. Back to the fire, back to the beer. Indy, what do you got? What's that? Bye-bye.
Alright, so we have pretty much cleared the shelves from Coles in Kununurra, preparing for our 21 or so days on the GIBB River Road, and we are chockers. So we thought we'd show you what we're going to be eating for the next 3 weeks.
Cool. Got to the point where we had to take the couch up and fill in all the wheel arches with food and overhead cupboards, and we've been on the GIBB for 5 days now, so we've eaten down a little bit of the rations, but we've still got heaps, eh?
It's under the bed, it's down the side of the bed, there's food everywhere.
So we've been prepping for this when Nat's been prepping for this for some time. She's been doing heaps of cooking, so we've frozen heaps of food, which should make it a little bit easier. The beer fridge in the back of the car's being converted to a freezer. So yeah, we're pretty loaded, heaps of food, but this is it.
So we've got lots of variety. These are going to be the only sources of veggies that we're eating, so I've just loaded the meals with lots of veggies, spag bowl, curries, pestos, all with pasta and couscous. For the carbs,
Some bacon,
yes,
some scotchies, and then all of this.
the non-perishables.
So this is all the light stuff, well, slash heavy stuff. We've got some sparkling water down there. We've had to jump on the long life milk wagon, which is a bit of a shame. So plenty of milk and oat milk and all the rest of it in there. heaps of little rice cakes because the girls eat those like they're going out of fashion. Plenty of wheat bix, that should keep me happy.
Wraps, because obviously bread doesn't last that long and we don't have a lot of freezer space with all the meals, so they've got a long expiry on them. So we'll be eating wraps for lunch, more snacks for us and the kids, bars.
Yep, and then over here, Alvin, you'd be impressed, mate. We got so much tuna. We've actually got the good stuff too. So tuna. If our wrap situation runs out, we've even bought, down there we've got heaps of bags of flour. So if push comes to shove, we'll just start making damper along the way. So there's about 5 kilos of flour that we bought there. So if we've got the campfire going, we can make the damper in the oven, or if not, it works well in the Weber. So yeah, that's all of our food under there. That's just over probably 2 weeks now. Our food, we've got more up here, more snacks, all the light stuff overhead.
More in here. This freezer's full too. We've got a pretty good sized freezer, but everything's pretty chockers.
Yeah, and then more food up here. A little bit in there, just cereal, couscous, coffee.
Booze under the bed. Lots of
booze under the bed. Under here, we've got a couple of cases of beer under here. One over here as well. Actually, that one's empty. Makes me look worse than what I am.
Some sneaky gin in the cupboards. There's stuff everywhere.
Gin in the cupboards. Up there. So, anyway.
I think we'll be right.
Yeah, I think we've got plenty of food. We'll probably come out the other end with half of this stuff, I reckon. But yeah, we didn't really know what we're getting into, so more the merrier, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep going and see you soon.
Having breakin in the dark, and we're gonna catch a helicopter.
Righto, so we left the campground this morning at King Edward River, and we spent the last 2 hours and 10 minutes travelling 75 kilometres up possibly the worst road we've ever been on. Left at 6 o'clock, arrived at, I guess, 2 hours and 10 minutes later. Maybe closer to 2.5 hours, but anyway, we're here and
we're so pumped. This is the reason why our gear's copped a beating. We're at the Mitchell's Falls campground. What are we getting on, Delilah? We're getting on a helicopter!
Yay!
Yeah, we're so excited. The kids have never been on a chopper before. Yeah, we can't wait to see Mitchell Falls, and then we're gonna hike back. It's about a 4K hike back. Yeah, super pumped, super excited.
Awesome. And then a long 75k drive back home.
Yeah.
Really bumpy. Really bumpy.
Bad road.
Bad road.
But it was worth it. Quite scenic. Some mud puddles to play in. You saw the car, the state of the car. Yeah, it was, you know, it was rough, but it was interesting.
Yeah, looks like somebody's thrown a bag of betadine on the car.
Yeah.
Look at it. Anyway, let's go check out the helicopters.
Yeah!
Indy.
Helicopter!
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 Where's the helicopter? Ben Willis, check this out, mate. You'd love it. We followed this thing up sort of along the GIBB from Ellenbrae up to Drysdale, but we've just seen it again at the Mitchell Plateau where we're jumping on the helicopter, but it's a Land Rover. These guys have been traveling, they're going to travel the world in 5 years. Absolutely incredible. We just spoke to the guys, they're from Switzerland. I can't even remember where he said he went, but where'd he starting at? Over
In Europe, I guess, Switzerland.
over here, and he's worked his way sort of this way down to here. He's going to spend 10 months in Australia, and he had it shipped from somewhere around here to Melbourne. 10 months in Australia, and then he's going over to North America. So amazing. 5 years he's going to travel the world in this beast. So cool.
Whoever's having the little one, in the front, that way the wind's not buffeting the little one. And in the back we'll have the other one. So probably one of you guys on the side. Then we'll have the little one in the middle, that way you can keep an eye on them. Is that something like that sound right?
Sounds great.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you. On my hand, you're going to hop in the back with Daddy. Why is there no doors?
Yeah.
There's no doors on the helicopter.
Well, there was over there.
Sweet job.
Yeah. Don't mind.
Awesome. How was the helicopter, Delilah?
Good.
Yeah? Was it scary?
No.
Was it noisy?
Yeah.
Here he goes, we should say goodbye. So I got some good news and some bad news. Good news is the lookout is just there,
Okay.
nice and close. The bad news is the walking track back is there, where there's people crossing the river. So that is one of 3 rivers that you need to cross on the way back on our 4-kilometre trek home.
Yeah.
Which is, and apparently slippery, people just slipped over.
We didn't get the memo.
Oh well, wish us luck. Righto, so that's a wrap for us and our time at King Edward Campground, but wowee, what a campground.
Amazing.
I think it's going to be right up there on our best national park camps, I think. We keep saying that, but yeah, this one was amazing. Huge campsites, really spacious, beautiful bush outlooks, an amazing river just at your doorstep. You can have fires. Yeah, really, really cool. Loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. And awesome base too. Using it as a, well, we use it as a base to head up to Mitchell Falls. Bit of a drive, it was about 2.5 hours from the campground up to the falls, but the road was pretty rugged, 75 k's of just bumps and rocks and corrugation. So for us, yeah, it was a really, really good base. This is the river here. That's just in the backyard of the campground. So awesome, beautiful, fresh water. It's flowing.
Waterfalls, small waterfalls.
Small waterfalls. But yeah, had a great time. 3 days up here. Loved it.
Yeah, I think if you can camp at Mitchell Falls, that's a good option, just to give you a bit more time to swim and explore the area. The campground, probably not as nice, and obviously you've got helicopter noise just going all day, but you know, being right on the doorstep of the falls would be great. We don't have tents and decided not to buy tents because of the young kids. So for us, big day out there, but King Edward, amazing.
Very good.
Thumbs up. $34 a night, so not super cheap, but it's very remote, really well maintained. The toilets are the cleanest toilets I've seen. The old school long drop does not exist anymore. Amazing. So can't really complain too much. At least your money's being put to good use. Yeah, awesome. Beautiful spot.
Cool, righto. Back on the corrugations, down to Drysdale again. We're going to use that as a bit of a stopover point. It's about 2.5 hours down the road. You can get fuel, water. So yeah, that's that's it for us. Back on the bumps, and so far so good. No busted tyres, busted shocks or anything, so let's hope it stays that way. But we'll see you soon. Bye.